It's a beautiful Saturday and a great day to explore Epcot here at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Hi everyone, it's Herb from World of Walt. It's time for another live Saturday broadcast from Epcot. Crowds are streaming in even though the park isn't technically open, but we're going to go for a bit of a walk, take the long way around as usual, and see what's happening here at Epcot. Thanks for joining me. Corby, welcome to the broadcast. You can hear the new entrance music here at Epcot. Looks like some folks were doing a little bit of a video shoot here, which is kind of interesting. They're just wrapping up now that the park is opening. Ashley, hello to you in Rochester, New York. Good morning. Wayne from Long Island, 34 days to go. Welcome. You can see the fountain with the new pylons here and Spaceship Earth in all its glory. Looks great. Beautiful day to be here. MJ, good morning to you in Texas. Hello. And Susan, nice to see you. Good morning. Welcome to Epcot. It is a sunny, bright day. The sun is out in full strength. Probably going to get some rain later on today. Interesting here that the flags representing the pavilions in Future World, soon to be World Celebration, World Nature, World Discovery, are not up right now. They may have been taken down for the Hurricane Elsa that came through earlier this week. Fortunately, there wasn't a lot of damage, but they haven't been put back up yet. Maybe there's something else going on. These flagpole installations definitely look like they're very permanent, so I expect those flags to come back pretty soon. Cheryl, 189 days to go. Hello to you. Kevin has joined the broadcast. Tim Peterson is on the broadcast. Tim, it is great to see you. Tim, as you know, is the official, unofficial marketing manager of the Pin of the Month Club, and he prompted the shameless plug today. And Tim, you get my appreciation for doing that. If you want to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Tanya, hello to you. Jamie has joined. Effie from Maine, hello to you. And Dennis from Lakeland, just down the street. All right, let's go in and see what's happening here in Epcot. Looks like there's a line forming for Spaceship Earth. It's a little bit after 10:30 when I started the broadcast. The park opens at 11. Sometimes they hold people. Sometimes they allow folks in. Sometimes the rides are operating, sometimes not. So let's take a peek and see what happens to be the deal today. Debbie, good morning to you. Happy Saturday. Barbara from Massachusetts, hello. So it looks as if the line for Spaceship Earth is forming, but I don't see people actually going up the ramp quite yet. So I'm sure that will happen at some point between now and 11. Heather said, can't wait to hear about my thoughts and the possibilities of a charge for FastPass. Heather, you know how to bring up the big topic of the week. So Disneyland Paris announced a change to its FastPass. Free FastPass in Paris at Disneyland Paris and the Disney Studios in Paris no longer available. So they've announced a new Premier Access option where you can pay per ride, per FastPass to skip the line. And maybe even just as interesting, they've got a new virtual queue option so that if you don't want to pay for the FastPass per person, per attraction, you can join a virtual queue. These are going to, the FastPass, or actually the Premier Access charges, are going to vary based on the attraction and based on the day. So that's going to be away from the control demand. And the virtual queue is expanding quite a bit. So very interesting. I've got lots and lots of thoughts on that, but actually wanted to point out what we're taking a look at here, the new Creations shop. You can see the glasses going up. They've got the blue X's made in tape to protect the glass, or to kind of show it off so it's protected. So that shop is coming right along, supposed to be open this summer, along with Club Cool. Beverly, we welcome you back, so looking forward to that. So the big question is, based on the announcement that happened at Disneyland Paris and the Premier Access, charging for FastPass, expanded virtual queue, is that going to happen here at Walt Disney World? Of course, we don't know the answer to that yet, but I think it's very, very likely. So Disney is reworking a lot of how they operate the parks. Park pass reservations are here to stay, which I think was probably a key to this whole idea. because they can control capacity. They don't. In the past, they just didn't have a way to do that. They didn't know what the crowds were going to be like, but now they can control that. And honestly, do I have a lot of excitement about paying more money for something that used to be free? No, I don't think anybody does. But Disney does this because they can. The supply outstrips the demand. And, you can kind of choose where you want to put your money. We can all vote with our dollars. I suspect that, as often happens, people are going to be upset about this. They're not going to like it. And still, they're going to plan their trip and come back. So we'll see what happens. But without going on for the next hour, that's my thought. Tim Peterson says, can't wait for Beverly in February. Tim, you are I want to say glutton for punishment, but you are a sturdy person to take on some Beverly. And actually, you know what? When it comes back, I'm probably going to do so as well. Tony says, thanks for the pin of the month. Tony, you are very welcome. It is my pleasure. Thank you very much for being a member of the Pin of the Month Club. Scott has joined. Hey, Scott. Sharon, good morning from Rhode Island, says, need to get back for the 50th, October 1st, 2021. It is coming up. So I actually was able to buy a one-day ticket because in doing so, I was able to get a park pass reservation for Epcot on October 1st. So I am planning to be at Walt Disney World one way or the other. I have my fingers and toes and nose crossed that maybe there will be a media event. Maybe I will get an invite. But I just feel like I have to be here on that day. It is such a special day. 50 years anniversary of the formal, official opening of the parks. And so much happening that day. So many new things debuting. So Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and Harmonious happening here at Epcot. It's going to be a very exciting day. New shows all over the place. Kathy said, do they still have DES, disability access? I'm pretty sure they do. So when you come, it's best to check in and make sure that things haven't changed, because lots of things change very often these days. But yes. Lewis says, have they talked about Fantasmic coming back soon? That is an excellent question. And no, I have not seen information about Fantasmic coming back. Especially interesting because the studios is very reliant on those large stage presentations like Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular or Beauty and the Beast live on stage. So haven't seen anything on that yet. Gary says, love the Pin of the Month Club. Gary, thank you so much. Appreciate your being part of it.
Make sure we're all having fun today.
It's important for everyone to have fun. Jim, hey Jim, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Epcot. Don says, has reservations for the Magic Kingdom on October 1st. Don, that is great. Don't lose those reservations. They are long gone. So hard to come by. I guess it's possible things could shift around. Maybe some new will open up. Perhaps some people will have to cancel. But if you have a park pass reservation for the Magic Kingdom on October 1st, congratulations. It is a rare find. Tracy has joined. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. Jason says, are there fireworks at the parks yet? At all the parks yet? So there are fireworks at two parks. So Epcot has brought back Epcot Forever, at least temporarily until Harmonious opens on October 1st. And the Magic Kingdom has brought back Happily Ever After. So 2 of the 4 parks have fireworks. Disney's Animal Kingdom didn't have fireworks and won't have them in the foreseeable future, probably never given the animals. But they are bringing a new Kite Tales daytime show to the lagoon there. And Hollywood Studios, we just don't know yet. We're going to have to hang on for that one. I think it was Denise that almost missed the video. Denise, I'm glad that you were able to catch it. I hope I caught your name right. Okay, so we're taking the long way around. My idea actually is to go on the Living Seas. I'm probably going to do that at the end of the broadcast. That and now, sometimes the broadcast doesn't do so well when the clamshell goes underwater. But hey, anyway, still a fun thing to do. I'm sorry I missed the name. Someone asked about ideas for a 50th shirt. I've got some ideas percolating on that. There may be a shirt or two between the 50th and now. So, former Wonders of Life Pavilion, you can see a little bit there, that gold dome. Disney did a lot of restoration there. Some folks predicted that was, or sort of speculated that was because of leakiness. That will someday be the Play Pavilion, or so the idea was. So, yeah, looking forward to that reopening. Chris says, thanks for making Saturdays great. Chris, my pleasure. Kelly says, can't wait for the Animal Kingdom kite show. Me too, actually. I think that's a really creative idea. I mentioned on previous broadcasts that I was surprised that Disney is bringing back a show to Disney's Animal Kingdom so quickly. I'm very excited about that. It's great that they are making that investment. I thought, Rivers of Light was closed down. There is a lot of construction going on. The company did not make nearly the kind of money it was expecting over the past few years, but very happy to see that. Caroline said she will buy a 50th shirt. Thank you for that. I've got some ideas. Stay tuned. If you want to go see the current collection of shirts or get a link to the Pin of the Month Club, you can go to worldofwaltstore.com. Mary Ellen says, loves the long way around, the music. Thank you so much. Always fun to take the long way around. Test Track is up and rocking. You can see some people streaming in. We'll see what the standby wait time looks like. Christian has joined. Hello. Iona said, Pin came. It is awesome as usual. Thank you so much for the kind comment. Thank you especially for being a member of the Pin of the Month Club. It's a little loud here. All right, the queue extending outside actually extends quite a bit. I don't want to cut in line too much here. We've got a lot of temporary stanchions set up. Looks like a 30-minute standby wait time for Test Track, which is not bad at all. Victor, welcome. Ron said he'll take a few of the 50th shirts. All right. Glad to hear there is lots of interest. So I've got one idea where I'm just starting the development process now. It normally takes several weeks, sometimes longer. But yeah, looking forward to having a 50th shirt in time for October. So stay tuned. Nicole said she thought that Epcot opened at 11, and that is true. Are they letting people in early? Yes, they are. So Disney has, for some time now, been opening Epcot at 11, which is kind of a bummer because I like to do my broadcasts at 10. That's just my tradition. But usually the gates are open by at least 10:30. And whether or not they're letting people onto rides sort of depends. For the most part, it does seem like they do allow people into rides early, so before 11, which is great because people who are getting here early get an opportunity to check out an attraction with a pretty low wait time. So Test Track, 30 minutes is definitely a good deal. It's not a guarantee, though, that rides are going to be operating before 11, but that is often the case. So the breezeway through the former interventions area, there was a bunch of scaffolding in this area not so long ago. Most of it's down. You can see that there are construction workers hard at work. Even today on a Saturday, they're working very hard to get this building in shape so that the new creations shop will be ready to open this summer along with Club Pool. So very exciting to see. Jody says, Epcot's music is giving her all the feels. They have great music here. Iona said, I think she needs 10 shirts. That is awesome. All right, hang on. Craig says, is the Epcot monorail running yet? No, it is not. So I have seen some photos on the internet of past members in transportation uniforms near the Epcot monorail station. It doesn't mean that an opening is imminent, but it would make sense to me that that's probably something that's coming, but we're not there yet. Andy says, sees no more masks. So in the state of Florida, masks, well, at least in Orange County, but I think also in the state of Florida generally, masks are no longer required inside or outside. Disney made that change a while ago as well. So there are only a couple circumstances now where you will need a mask on Disney property, and that's when you're on select Disney transportation, specifically the monorail, Skyliner, or a bus. So do bring a mask if you're coming and you're going to be using any of those transportation methods. I would say bring one anyway because things change. You never know. You want to be prepared. But if you're not prepared and all of a sudden things change and you do need a mask, I'm pretty sure the nice folks at Disney will be happy to get one for you, meaning they'll sell you one. Kimberly has joined. Debbie says, Mrs. Disney. Debbie, I'm glad to bring a little bit of it to you here. Thank you for joining me. All right, so in the mode of taking a long way around, actually, I just missed the turn. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to cut through the Epcot experience. We're going to spend just a couple minutes there and then continue to make our way around, and we'll be heading to the Seas. Excuse me. Yep. Rob says hello from Las Vegas, Nevada, loves Epcot. Hi, Rob. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well with the hot temperatures this summer. Craig says, is it time for the shameless plug of the Pin of the Month Club? Craig, it's always time for the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club, and today you win the award for prompting it, and that award is my appreciation. If you'd like to go to a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Jennifer said, bring a mask. COVID cases are rising. That is true. I've seen that news. So, yeah, just definitely keep your eye on the news. Bring a mask to be prepared. HR, 23 more days. That is great. Andrea's got 2 weeks to go. I will see up here if the Epcot experience is open. Since the park isn't open, it may not be quite yet. But, hey, we're taking the long way around. It's a good thing. Mary says, Epcot is a favorite. I, too, am an Epcot fan. Tammy says, we'll definitely get a 50th shirt. All right, thanks, everyone. I really appreciate all of the encouragement. I'm thinking maybe I need to get the 50th shirt first. I've got another idea that I was developing, but maybe I need to put that on hold and work on the 50th. There's a lot of excitement for that with me as well. Like I told you, I will be here on the 1st, planning to be. Ron said, a little bit of Disney on Saturday is better than no Disney at all. Thank you for that. Carla says, loves the Pin of the Month. Thank you for being a part of it. Jeffrey said, did the train station open up in the Magic Kingdom? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, so let's check out the Epcot experience. I'll be quiet for a few minutes as we enjoy it so I don't disturb others, but the Festival Center, rest in peace.
Let's go discover them together. There's a magical new interactive trail to explore where water is alive and waiting to play.
Water is ancient. It has journeyed around our world since the beginning of time. Born as rain, falling from the clouds, this water travels to our ocean, where sun and waves send it back to the sky to begin the cycle once again. Everywhere it goes, water is alive with personality, changing form and inviting us to play. More magical than we know, this most precious of resources is waiting to share its secrets. Journey with water.
All right, I like that segment. I'm actually the only one in here, so I can talk a little bit. So saw a few comments. Someone asked why the broadcast started at 10:40. Whenever I do an Epcot broadcast, the park doesn't officially open to 11. I count on them letting people in early at 10:30, and I was just a couple minutes late. So that's why I was a little bit later than typical. The Epcot experience has got these great posters, some of old things like Maelstrom, rest in peace, but welcome Frozen Forever. Wonders of Life, this is a really cool one. Universe of Energy, goodbye Universe of Energy. But these are really fun posters, fun to see. There's a Ratatouille's, Remy's Ratatouille Adventures, China, France, the American Adventure. So if you haven't been here in the Epcot experience, I would definitely suggest taking a few minutes to come in and check it out. It's pretty cool. All these posters of the countries and the pavilions, a lot of fun to see. Lorna said, going to the Boo Bash on September 14th, taking her grandson. That is awesome. Very excited to see what the Boo Bash is like. Also very excited excited that Disney is bringing events like that back. So great news. Soren, Italy. Susan voting for an egg roll from China, always a good thing. I love this retro land poster, very fun. Ron said, old posters look awesome. They are really good. So this is a very interesting poster right here for World of Celebration in the Festival Center, which has been basically canceled or at least reworked. So the Festival Center was going to be in what is now the big construction pit in the middle of World Celebration of Epcot, and that is not going to happen right now. A unfortunate issue with all the budget cutbacks and what happened with COVID. I suspect that Disney will put something in that area. They need to fill out that space. It may just be more like a green space instead of this beautiful and interesting Festival Center building. But you never know. Ideas tend to cycle back around over time, so maybe we'll see it in a different form. Michelle's got 45 days to go. I think it was Diana asked news about Trader Sam's. I have not seen any news on that. It's a great place in the Disney's Polynesian Village, so looking forward to its reopening. I like this Japan poster, very fun. Carla said, are we in Epcot today? That is where we are. Dana says, where is this location? This is the Epcot Experience, the former Odyssey. It's where you can see this great preview 360 experience. But if you take a few minutes to sort of wander around the edges, there are all of these amazing posters, some of them very retro, some are new. So this one for Communicore from the Studer Computer Review, I believe that is. Hi Dawn, nice to see you, good morning. Spaceship Earth, love that poster. So we've got old and new, so here's a poster for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, very fun. The Grand Fiesta Tour. Here's an oldie but a goodie, 20 years old in the Millennium Celebration. How many people remember the Mickey arm next to Spaceship Earth with the 2000 on it? Jennifer said another experience to add to the to-do list. Very fun to check out. Over here we have some other posters as well. Some new, some old. So here's one for Frozen Ever After. Also for the Play Pavilion, we don't know when that's going to happen. That's in the former Wonders of Life. Kitchen Cabaret in the Old Land area. It's been a long, long time. If you see the Epcot Forever show, they do a little tribute to Veggie Veggie Fruit Fruit, which was one of the songs from the Kitchen Cabaret. Mission Space. Some other great ones up here too. I really like the style of the Imagination poster. Test Track looks like a lot of fun. Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, May You Rest in Peace. But we're looking forward to Harmonious, which is the poster right next door. So very cool. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance to check out the Epcot Experience and the old Odyssey, it's worth checking out. And you can stop and get a few things to eat here as well. A lot of cast members lined up and ready to go. Not a lot of people made their way over here yet. Kimberly says, has the Millennium Pin Collection. That is awesome. Diane says, worked in Communicore? That's cool. I bet that was a fun job. Cheryl says, loved Kitchen Cabaret. That was a good one. That was a back in the day kind of one. Kim says, kids would love Frozen. It really is a fun attraction. They did a good job. I like the way the audio animatronics work. Gives you a good summary of the story. Nice boat ride. Still incredibly popular. I know a lot of people were not happy when Maelstrom closed. But you have to look at the lines. Maelstrom used to be in this short time before it closed, it was a walk-on attraction. People were just not there. But now that Disney has added Frozen to Norway, the crowds are there and still are there even quite a long time after the opening of that attraction. All right, we're going to walk by World Showcase Lagoon. We'll take a peek at the Harmonious barges, and then we're going to make our way over past Imagination, past the land, and we may just go on the seas with Nemo and Friends if it's open, if the line isn't too crazy. Oftentimes the internet connection doesn't hold up so well when the clamshells go under the water, but we may just give it a go. Mary says, when does Harmonious begin? Mary, excellent question. Harmonious is going to debut on October 1st of this year. Disney announced that a few weeks ago, so that will be a very big day at Epcot. Of course, a huge day for Disney generally, being the 50th anniversary. But here at Epcot, two major things happening. One is the opening of Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. You can actually see the Eiffel Tower across the lagoon. And Harmonious is going to open up that day as well. New fireworks show at the Magic Kingdom, new kite show at Animal Kingdom. It's just going to be a huge day here. Donna has joined. Hello, Donna. Nice to see you. Mary Ellen said, love Kitchen Cabaret and Food Rocks. Yep, good ones from back in the day. Susan's a Turtle Talk fan. Me too. That has not returned yet. I hope that's going to happen soon. That's a great addition to the Seas. Sandy says you can buy the posters online at Shop Disney. Yeah, you can. They're great designs. Really a lot of fun. I think I heard that the poster for the Festival Center is no longer available. You might not be able to pick it up on the video, but I can see two people in blue shirts on the right-hand side of the main circular arch there, circular parade, or I don't know, float, I don't know what you call it, thing, the thing in the center of World Showcase Lagoon, working on the equipment. So even on Saturdays, lots of stuff happening here. Wayne is voting Morocco for lunch. I could use some Moroccan food today. It's a great spot, Spice Road Table. Definitely recommended. Really good food there. Kim from Sandusky, Ohio. Kim, I am a graduate of Perkins High from way back in the day. It's nice to see you on the broadcast. The music is very relaxing here. Andy said, any update on Space 2020? So, the Space Pavilion is getting ready to someday open up a new restaurant, Space 220, which the idea is you take a space elevator from Florida up to the space station. You have dinner there. Don't know when that's going to open. There have been some job openings posted, I believe, by the Bettina Group. I think that's a third-party operator that is going to be running the restaurant. But we still don't have an opening day. I don't know. The restaurant's very interesting. It's kind of had a long and winding road to its opening, which hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it is going to happen. I also suspect that Disney took some time during the development to learn some things that they're probably going to add over into the Galactic Star Cruiser, the Star Wars hotel experience. Give them the big screens, the projection technology. But we don't know when it's going to open. I don't know. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for it. I think it was Julie said, how's Guardians of the Galaxy coming along? That's another one where in the works. So I have not seen a lot of construction happening on the exterior recently. The building is not finished outside for sure. I've heard that Disney's got some work to do in shooting the scenes with the actors from the movie. A lot of that was delayed due to the pandemic. Some of that stuff might be coming back into focus, but we don't have an opening time frame for Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think it's going to be in the very short term. There's still a lot of work to do there. Gail, good morning to you in Long Island. Thanks for joining the broadcast, and Jackie's here as well. Hello. Craig says Saturday is officially underway. And Kelly from Clifton Park, New York, hello to you. Phil has joined too. Thanks for being here at Epcot. Jody says, what's the temperature like? I think we're going to be in the low 90s today. We have a bit of a breeze. It's definitely sticky, but it's not unbearable. The sun is definitely out, definitely hot. And we've got rain in the forecast for later today. But actually, it's a very nice day. Mandy has joined. Hello to you. Welcome. Gail says, France is beautiful. Tour de France live NBC early this morning. France is a beautiful country. It's fun to get a taste of it here at Epcot. Kathy says, thanks for the morning magic. Kathy, it's my pleasure. I appreciate your joining me. Roseanne, good morning to you in sunny California. All right, we continue our tour of Epcot. We're going to make our way past the Imagination Pavilion, the Land Pavilion, and if it's open and if the line isn't too crazy, we will make our way into the Seas. Oftentimes the connection doesn't hold up so well as the clamshells go through the humongous aquarium, but we may give it a shot anyway. Tracy, hello to you. Casey says, thanks for the magic on Saturday mornings. It's my pleasure to bring it to you. Tom says, a cool boat, the Friendship boats, going around World Showcase Lagoon. A lot of fun, nice way to get from one side of the World Showcase to the other. Yeah, it's a fun little trip. Gene says, can't wait to see all the changes in November. Happy 50th anniversary. An exciting time, for sure. Tim has joined. Hello to you. Dawn's going to have her World of Art shirts on. Dawn, thank you for that. Don't have a new shirt to announce today. Heard a lot of people are interested in the 50th shirt, so I'm going to have to get on top of that. But if you want to check out the current ones, you can go to worldofwaltstore.com and see the current selection. Thanks to everyone who's made a purchase in the past. Great way to support the site and a big encouragement to me, so thank you. Paul from the UK, hello to you. Nice to see you. Tracy says, loves this. Thank you, Tracy. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Ron says the broadcasts are always great. Thank you, Ron. It's fun to see the floral displays here. They look good, very well filled in. I don't think they're going to be around for too much longer, but it's fun to see them while they are here. Flowers aren't going to be able to take the summer heat too much more, but they still look good. I always enjoy seeing them. They're beautiful. And I'm very thankful that I don't have to pull the weeds. Kathy said, how about a tour of Good Eats? We got Earth Eats up here. Actually, a lot of the new outdoor kitchens for the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival are up. Not running yet. Don't necessarily have the menus out. So here's a great example with Earth Eats. Menu board is still not open, but the kitchen is in place. Actually, Disney did announce all of the menu items for the Food and Wine Festival. You can go over to worldofwalt.com. There's a very long article that has a list of all the Festival Center outdoor kitchens, all the outdoor kitchens, the menus, and a lot of pictures too. So lots of good stuff to try. Ron says, the shirts are worth every penny. Great quality. Thank you for that, Ron. Ellen says, loves a Saturday broadcast. Thank you for being a part of it. I really, truly enjoy speaking with everybody. Thank you for your comments. It's always fun to discuss what's happening here at Disney World. Natalie from the UK, hello to you. And Anne has joined as well. Thanks for being here. Sherry said, do I offer trading? I think that was the question. So I do not facilitate any pin trading, but you can always do that when you are in the parks, for sure. Donna is welcome, or Donna, welcome. Chris says, first time been able to see you live. I think that was the comment. Sometimes the comments go by a little faster than I would like, and sometimes it's a little hard to see in the bright sun, but I can catch many of them, so thank you for that. All right, you can see the Imagination Pavilion over here to our left. Looks like the upward shooting fountains are not on at the moment. That's kind of interesting. Typically they are. Derek has joined the broadcast. Hi, Derek. Nice to see you. Barbie says, can't wait to be here in 86 days. Let the countdown begin. Amanda, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I think that was Michael. Boy, the names just go by too fast sometimes from Long Island. Chad said, what park am I going to be at in 2 weeks? Chad, I actually don't know off the top of my head. I do try to do a post on Facebook on Friday evenings to let people know where I'm going to be. Yeah, that post usually comes out Friday around 8 o'clock or so. So keep an eye. Looks like Joy is over here by the Imagination Pavilion, kind of having a good time wandering around. Let's take a moment to see that. Elizabeth, welcome.
We're going to come over here. We're going to come over here and take a picture with you.
Joy is having a good time. Jackie, hello to you. Welcome to the broadcast. I think it's Danny from the UK. Hello to you. Stephen, good morning to you from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Paula says, nice when the walls come down at Epcot. There is a lot of construction happening at Epcot, especially here in the spine or the main entrance section, which will, before too long, become World Celebration. So some of the walls are going to start to come down this summer with the opening of the Creations shop as well as Club Cool. Club Cool, I've missed you very much. I'm looking forward to your return. Al is watching. Al, welcome to the broadcast. Fran says, looks beautiful at Epcot. It is really a beautiful day here. It's warm. It's a little muggy. The sun is out brightly, but it's gorgeous. It's a really nice day. Mary Ellen says Joy is so sweet. Susan says hello to Joy. That's very fun to see her. Liz says, looks like a Sprite. It does. Or she does. That is Joy from Inside Out, part of Disney's new approach to character meet and greets with socially distanced characters. Have an opportunity to see them and sort of take a selfie with the character in the background. Kind of fun. Gina says, any news on the FastPass or the dining plan? So, interestingly, Disney did make an announcement that the dining plan is coming back. It was sort of inserted into another announcement, but they didn't say when. So, rest assured it'll be back at some point, but we just don't know what time. I suspect Disney wants to make sure that they have capacity to be able to serve the people who elect to have the dining plan. Also, just make sure that all supply chain issues are under control, and that's something that's pretty tough. As far as FastPass, the big news this week was from Disneyland Paris that free FastPasses are out. Disney Premier Access is in, which charges per person per ride for FastPass to skip the line. But also for me, just as interesting was the announcement that a lot of attractions are going to be moving, in Paris at least, to virtual queues, depending on the attraction and the crowd level. So, yeah, interesting news. I would anticipate, although we don't know for sure, something like that will happen here at Walt Disney World in Florida. We're just going to have to wait and see. All right, looks like the Seas is open. We've got lots of butterflies here. Very cool. All right, we continue on. Susan says, loves Epcot. I'm a fan too. Always fun to take a minute to stand in front of the entrance sign here for the Seas and listen to the seagulls and just wait for people to mimic them. It's great. The seagulls are being a little quiet right now. There they go. Hey Linda, welcome to the broadcast. Nice to see you here. I just got splashed a little bit. Tom, it says, excited for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I am as well. So there's still construction happening outside, I'm sure inside as well. We don't have a timeline. I suspect some of it is going to be based on the film shooting schedules and the actors who are involved in making the movies. But that is sure to be a groundbreaking and very exciting coaster. One of the first where you can, or where Disney can control the direction of the car and what you see. All right, let's head into the Seas with Nemo and Friends. We'll see how the broadcast holds up. And now it's dark. So sometimes during the attraction itself, the broadcast may go out temporarily, especially when we go in the aquarium section. If that happens, best thing to do is just to refresh your page or jump out and jump back in again. Anne Marie says, Epcot is a favorite park. We got lots of people saying mine, which is always fun. It's just fun to hang out by that sign and just listen. It's very dark and very cool in here. Lori, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for being. Barbara says, a nice place to cool off. That it is. Liz says, 3 dots to the right of the post, turn on notifications. Thank you for that. So, yeah, if you haven't done so, you might want to, if there's a bell to click on Facebook or YouTube, or 3 dots and turn on notifications, it's a great thing to do. So Facebook will let you know when I go live. That's typically on Saturdays. It's typically at 10. Although if I'm coming to Epcot, it ends up being 10:30. But yeah, thanks very much for doing that. Nancy is watching. Nancy, hello to you. It's a little dark, a little cool, a little quiet, but a nice place to cool off. Debbie says, looks empty. Actually, it does quite empty here in the Seas. I think a lot of people made their way straight over to Test Track or Frozen Ever After. Not a lot of people made their way straight over here to the Seas of Nemo and Friends. That's okay. That means we can check it out. Rhonda says, love to see the seagulls. They are a lot of fun. Lisa has joined. Lisa, hello to you. Even though there aren't a lot of people here, it seems like the full extent of the queue is open. That's all right, though. Steve says, loves the attention to detail on this line. That is true. Disney really did take a lot of time to make things extra special. It does look like you are under the water. Karen, good morning to you. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the live broadcast. We're going to check out a clamshell. And we're almost here. Larry says, not a big crowd today. This is true. It's like they're moving slowly.
Hi guys, 2 or 3 in a shell, no flash photos.
Okay.
Go ahead, take 2 big steps. Floors moving.
Thank you.
Everybody, take 2 big steps. After the yellow light,
All right, hang on. If the broadcast sort of cuts out, refresh, or come back in, or exit and come back in, you'll be good. Hector, good morning. Anna said, did I say the land is closed? Nope, land is open. Okay, I'll be quiet now so that you and others around me can enjoy the attraction.
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. Climb aboard explorers, it's time to go.
What if Nemo's swimming out the sea?
Oh, don't worry, just keep your eyes open for him along the way. Oh, let's go explore, explore, explore. Let's go explore the big blue world.
Hi, I'm Dory.
I am looking for my son.
Ooh, I can help. Oh, no.
It's Nemo.
Where?
I don't know where. That's why we're trying to find.
I do.
Nemo, where are you?
Who's Nemo?
He's my son. You know that, right? We better make the movements.
I love you.
That's jellyfish.
Nice. Okay, now
That's jellyfish.
you're good. And I'll take
Jellyfish. I'm the next one. Jellyfish.
All right, Mr. Smart Man.
Stop playing games.
I love you.
Hurry, that's all.
Hey, scary dogs. Can't catch me.
Swim away.
Peekaboo.
Watch out.
Look, I'm scared now.
You're not helping.
Too fast for me.
Stop fooling around.
I wonder if clownfish taste.
Nemo! Why don't you drop by for a little bite? Oh, what I'd give for a little bite. Clownfish, where are you? Swim over and say good day to your old little goose.
Totally, but everybody's looking for you. Chaw.
I love the end with the starfish. That was so much fun. All right, looks like the internet connection held up pretty well, which is good news. It's fun to see into the aquarium. Larry says, Disney needs to bring back Turtle Talk. I can't wait for it to return. All right, let's take a minute and go up the escalators. Ooh, actually, let's see the manatees first. Lois said it was great. Edward said, been a while, missed it. Says, thank you and good morning. Edward, thank you for being here. Jeff says, cooling off place. It is great fun. Oh, I got a manatee here. Having some breakfast. Barbara says, loves it. Susan's voting for Turtle Talk. I hope it returns soon. Jennifer's in Epcot too. Jennifer, hope you have a good day. Looks like it's going to be a sunny day, but we are expecting some rain, so hang in there. Carolyn loved it. Sue, hello to you. Dorothy says, thanks for the ride experience. It was closed back in March. Sandy says, loves the ride. All right, let's go up the escalator, check out what's happening on the upper level for a moment. Ron says, reminds him of the submarine ride at Disneyland in California. Had a chance to check that out. It's a lot of fun, actually. I'm glad that there's still a sub ride on Disney, in a Disney park. I missed 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, but we got Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is fun. Susan said it's open. Yes, it's great news. Linda says, thanks for the adventure today. Tracy said, looking forward to the pin coming today. It's great. Tracy, thank you so much for being a part of the Pin of the Month Club.
Oh, look at him. Oh, he's touching the surface. Did you see him touch the surface? Touch the top. Here he comes.
Aquarium's looking good. Lots of fish. Krista said, had no idea there was an aquarium here. At the time of its construction, it was the largest aquarium in the world, or the largest of its kind, I think.
This way, this way, this way.
Looks like we got a stingray coming our direction. Hope said, this pavilion's always a nice break. It sure is. It's very relaxing just to check out the water and the sea life. A lot of fun. Jacqueline said, thank you. Jacqueline, you're very welcome. Rob and Rita says, narration is perfect. Thank you for that. It's very kind of you. Paula says, great pictures. All right, let's go over to the side. Also, educational. Some information about different things that you're seeing. So here's a diagram of coral. It says coral are actually animals. Well, plants, I guess. Jeff says, is it time for a shameless plug? Jeff, thank you for prompting yet another shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. Today, you win the award for prompting it, and that award, of course, is my appreciation. You could never have too many shameless plugs. If you want to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Carla says, loves this attraction. There is a really big, shark down there. Cool. All the fishes are doing their fun things. Norma says, loves the Pin of the Month Club. Norma, thank you for that. Thanks for being a part of it. Truly appreciate it. It's very fun for me to share some Disney fun with everybody. It's a great way to support me and this broadcast and the website, so thank you. All right, let's go check out the other side here before we head down to the main level. Mary Ellen says, always a great education for pulling our kids out of school. Actually, I think kids can learn quite a lot coming to Walt Disney World. There are amazing touches of history and science and education. And having time together with the family is important as well. Phyllis says, thanks so much. Phyllis, thank you for your kind comments. Sue says, thank you. It was great. Sue, you're welcome. John shared and liked. John, thank you for that. I truly appreciate all the comments. the thumbs up, the likes, especially the shares. Great way to get the word out. So really appreciate it. All right, let's head downstairs. Before we wrap up for today, we'll take the escalator down. Ted said, the room with the small circular tanks or seahorses, those are always fun to see. Veronica says, loves the Pin of the Month Club. Thank you for that. Larry said, asked if I had my fishing pole. You know, if I fished here, I might actually be able to catch something. Jerry, welcome to the broadcast. Actually, a lot to see here. So we did have a chance to take in the manatees, had a chance to peek into the aquariums, go on the clamshell ride. So, yeah, very fun. These aquariums are so bright, they're calling my name. I gotta check them out. Jessica says, was fun. Have a great weekend. Thank you for that. Diana, thank you for your kind comments. We have an eel here doing his eely thing. Wow. See if we can catch him coming through on this side.
Wait, Rachel, where are we going?
Very cool. Ah, the seahorses. Joanne says, love spending the Saturdays on the broadcast. Joanne, thank you for that. Morgan says, thanks for doing it. It makes Saturday. Check out this seahorse. So cool. Amazing. Just amazing. Mary Lou says, haven't been through the building in 20 years. Oh, look at this starfish. Just amazing. Christine says, so cool. I agree with you. Ah, you see some clownfish in the coral. It's not one Nemo, but two. Truly just beautiful creatures. Tracy said, another area of Epcot with great music. Someone said if you put your camera right up by the glass, it makes for a good photo. That's true. You don't get the reflection. Christine says, thanks for making Saturday morning in the heat fun. Glad to do it. Rhonda said, the video is clear. It looks like we're there. Glad that it's coming through well. Kim's a starfish fan. Let's see what we have over here. Coral. It's just amazing. So relaxing. Sandy says she's late. That's okay, Sandy. You can always check out the replay, which I'll post over to Facebook and YouTube. If you haven't done so, you might want to go over to youtube.com, do a search for World of Walt, and subscribe. I post these videos there and also sometimes some exclusive content on YouTube. So please check it out. If you haven't done so, you might want to turn on notifications here and in YouTube so you know when there's a new video or when I go live. Typically go live on Saturdays, usually at 10, unless it's Epcot these days, then it's 10:30. So many amazing creatures. These fish are just incredible. Just incredible. All right, everyone. With that, I think we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank you again so much for joining me on another Saturday live broadcast today from Epcot. As always, I appreciate your comments. It's fun to chat back and forth. Thank you for the thumbs up and the likes. Thanks especially for the shares. Great way to get the word out. If you haven't done so, you may want to turn on notifications, click the bell so so the platform you're watching on will let you know when there's a new video or when I go live. I wish you all a wonderful weekend and a great upcoming week. And until next time, God bless.